Impact Stadium on a Sunday afternoon here in Taiwan. Battle of the top two teams in the ASEAN Basketball League. San Miguel Alab Pilipinas and the Formosa Dreamers in a dogfight here in Changhua County. But Alab Pilipinas, despite having a depleted lineup today, grabbing the 3-point lead going into the fourth quarter. You guys have Martin Javier, Kirk Long working on this game. And what's the difference for Alab Pilipinas today compared to their previous encounter? As we see, this breakaway by Ethan Alvano has been their shooting from the outside. They've been connecting today. Remember, in their previous encounter, they were ice cold from the perimeter.
Yeah, that's what some of this second string has to offer from Alab. You know, these guys are shooters. They in their college teams, their other teams they played, they've been expected to fill that role of shooters. And I know Changsun, Rossler, those guys can make it also, but just these guys' confidence is sort of out the window today.
That's right. But the Dreamers will get the basket on the other end. Ethan, the kick out. Sumalino bringing it closer. Floater in the lane, no go. Alabanza working hard. No good on the putback though. Malcolm Miller. Dreamers a chance to inch closer here. Artino, bangs that one home.
Yeah, just good patience. Every time they get it in there to Artino, he's able to make good things happen.
Parks bothered, Parks puts it in. Ray Parks putting on a show here.
Most definitely, and even the other local players of Alab just really rising to the occasion, which is fun to see, just battling this Dreamers team without a world import, just for maybe one or two more plays as Ramos is getting ready to come back in.
And Will Artino will be called for the traveling infraction. But you're right, these are all local players on the court now for San Miguel Alab Pilipinas. PJ Ramos still on the bench of Alab with 4 personal fouls.
Yeah, he stood, Jimmy Alapa, coach, called him up, but once they got the stop, he said, wait, sit down, let's give you another minute.
Ethan to the corner, they swing it to Parks from the left wing. That's a bit too strong, but look at the Alab Pilipinas team crowd on that rebound. Ethan, Havilona, close by Chen Xinyan, floater is off. Miller gets the rebound. Empty trip, but a couple of good shots for Alab Pilipinas in that sequence. Miller fires, Miller ties it up!
And it should be Miller time. I mean, he hasn't had his stellar night like he's capable of, but it doesn't matter. Just ties up the game for the first time since the first quarter. 66 all, so could be a time where he really steps up and helps his team to victory right now.
Yeah. Alvano. Parks fires again, but rattled in and out. Artino gets an important rebound for the home squad. A chance to take the lead in this possession. Miller fires, back-to-back hits for Malcolm Miller, and the 3-point advantage for the Formosa Dreamers. Timeout San Miguel Alab Pilipinas. 7:09 remaining in the fourth frame. It is officially Miller time here inside Changhua County Stadium. Formosa Dreamers off to a fast start here in the fourth quarter. 10-4 run to begin the fourth frame, and Malcolm Miller spearheading the attack with back-to-back triples.
Yeah, PJ Ramos back in now. That goes to him the first play, but great help side defense. They've been ready for that play all game long.
Martino breaks away. 5-point lead for the Formosa Dreamers. 71-66. Alab Pilipinas in a bit of a hole here in the fourth frame. Alvano, Avilona. Oh, that was deflected by Malcolm Miller.
Yeah, Miller with the steal on the last play, gets the assist, that time with the block shot, and that's his spot right there.
He checked for Malcolm Miller there. Alab Pilipinas will have an opportunity in this sequence. Parks stops on a dime, sends it out to Ethan. Alvano driving. The kick out to Havilona again. 4-3. No go. Doesn't get the bounce. Glass securing the board for Formosa.
Lots of momentum shifting right now, and Alab needs somebody to step up and make one of those shots. You're creating good shots, but you got to knock them down.
Yeah. Ooh, miscommunication between Tevin Glass and Will Artino.
Yeah, and also good defense by Oping Sumalino, just trying to stay in that passing lane and not giving an easy entry pass to Tevin Glass in the post.
A couple of changes in the lineup here for San Miguel Alab Pilipinas. Orbis Tondo and Prince Rivero checking in, talking about needing help off the bench for Coach Jimmy Alapag. Orbis Tondo, one of the shot makers on the floor now. Rivero for three. Ramos couldn't secure it. Rivero gets it back though. Sends it out to Parks. Rere will be patient in this sequence. They send it out to Ethan. 5 seconds to shoot for Alab. Alvano called for the push-off.
Yeah, just veteran, great defensive play by Chin there. Staying in front of the quick Alvano, knowing that Alvano likes to go to that left hand and just jumps in front of him and does a little bit, you know, of a Hollywood acting job, but still, I mean, he's in the right position, moves his feet, and that's how you play good defense.
That's the veteran working on the defensive end here. And he will take a seat on the bench of the Formosa Dreamers, replaced by Lee Shui Lin. Malcolm Miller, he's got Parks on him. They go to Artino. Again, forced to shoot that three-pointer. No good, and Rivero secures the rebound for Alab. Under 5 minutes left. Ramos on the high-low. Ball strip. Ramos gets it back. PJ gets crowded. Jump ball.
That's a pretty quick call. They both did have hands on it, but I thought Ramos was coming away with it. But the officials are right there, and they say it was tied up. It means it's tied up.
So that was Kenny Chen and PJ Ramos. And possession arrow. Ball possession will remain with Alab Pilipinas. Ramos, 10 seconds on the clock for Alab. High-low again, PJ. Again, but this time, Glass called for the foul on the help.
Yeah, and it's important right now. Alab is finding him. Anytime there's a one-on-one situation with PJ Ramos, you got to give it to him, and PJ Ramos has to know that weak side help is coming.
Yeah. So PJ will back down against Artino here. Ramos feeds Parks inside, down the middle, stripped away. Alab Pilipinas will have the ball with 6 seconds on the clock. Rere will trigger it in. Lobs it up to PJ. Ramos, a quick dribble. Loses the handle out of bounds.
Lots of contact there, lots of pushing. It's been a physical game, but Ramos definitely frustrated with the no call on that play.
Yeah. Setting out a few words to the officials there. Malcolm Miller from straight away. Big shot, no go. Ramos gets a rebound. Here's Josh. Parks, good look. Oh, Rivero ends up with it. Still no good. And Glass is on the move. Tevin stops, forcing one up.
Yeah, and the officials really letting him play here in the last 5 minutes of the game.
These are no calls from both ends of the floor. PJ firing. No got on the triple try. Ethan couldn't track it. Artino gets it to Miller. Miller floater off to the side of the backboard. And Parks is on the move, 3-on-2 break. Parks off the spin cycle. What a move by Bobby Ray Parks.
He's left-handed, but he can finish going either way to the basket. And that time, fakes Kenny left and just spins around and finishes with the right hand. So 3 minutes left and 3-point game is here. It's exciting game.
One possession game here as Glass puts one up. That was a difficult shot put up by Tevin Glass. And it's back to a 5-point lead for the Formosa Dreamers. Ethan, Parks, big three-pointer coming up. 5 straight points for Parks.
And that's tough. I mean, Lee Shui Lin is on that side. He has to choose. Does he guard Parks or does he guard Orbis Tondo? And he has that because they're double-teaming PJ Ramos in the post. So just a good heads-up play, and that's why they got Parks and Urbistondo out there right now. They got to be three-point shooters.
Parks stepping up big time today. Glass escaping. Tevin Glass with a nice move. Here's Parks, this time from the right side, well covered by Miller. Good strip by Miller, but Parks gets it back. PJ, shovel pass to Urbistondo, no good. Dreamers will handle it.
And he's just, Coach Jimmy Alapag ecstatic right now. He just wants his team to settle down. Still lots of time on the shot clock that possession to get a better shot. You don't have to rush anything right now.
Two-possession game, but the Dreamers will have possession. Miller too strong. Artino with a tip. Will Artino, all alone underneath, able to tip it up and in. Timeout, Alab Pilipinas. Dreamers take the 6-point lead. A little under 2 minutes remaining in the ball game. The Formosa Dreamers, on a 6-game winning streak, will try to secure this victory against the defending champion San Miguel Alab Pilipinas. They're up right now, 77-71. But Alab Pilipinas will have an opportunity to get closer in this ball game in this next possession. Prince Rivero getting it to Parks. PJ here backing down. One-on-one coverage. Ramos could not take advantage. It doesn't make the basket, so the Dreamers will get a crack at it. Glass. The cross on Ethan. Alvano called for the personal. Only the second team foul on San Miguel Alab Pilipinas. This is a 2-possession game maintained by the Formosa Dreamers.
And the Dreamers have had a lot of success going to Tevin Glass recently, but we'll see where they go here. On the other side, Alab still getting the shots. PJ Ramos would love that shot, just unable to connect.
Glass against Rivero. Stops, sending it out. Back to Glass at the repost. Tevin. Oh, Alvano denies Lee Shui Lin, and that's a shot clock violation on the Dreamers. Rivero got hit in the face. He is down and holding on to his face here.
And it looked like after Tevin Glass attempted the shot and got stripped, his follow-through might have come up toward the face of Rivero, and it looks like he'll be able to shake it off.
Yeah, that was the elbow of Tevin Glass going straight to Rivero's face.
And it's good to see the opposing players always checking on, you know, they're competing out here. Sometimes it's like, okay, these guys are worse enemies, but at the end of the day, they do care about each other. They don't want to see each other get hurt.
And even Coach Dean Murray was checking on Rivero after the play. PJ, oh, the strip by Miller. Miller, ooh, might have gotten away with a couple of steps there. Kenny Chen will back up, approaching a minute left. Malcolm against Alvano.
PJ Ramos just sitting back there. Malcolm's normally free for that outside shot when he comes off the screen.
They go to Tevin Glass. Glass covered by Rivero. Oh, Tevin Glass. In and out and in for a big basket. 8-point lead for the Dreamers. Alvano quick trigger. Too strong. Lee Shui Lin gets the rebound. 33 seconds left. The Formosa Dreamers with time on their side. 8-point lead. Looking at their 7th straight victory here in the ABL. Miller. Too strong. Urbistondo gets it back for Alab. But Kenny Chen gets the steal for the White Shirts, and that should be it.
And what a defensive effort here in the fourth quarter from the home team, who just buckled down and got stops. So, I mean, that's what it came down to, the defensive side, and then their offense, of course, is going to pick up after a slower first half. And great Dreamers win. And if you have my bet on it, these two teams are going to face each other in the playoffs at some point. Late in the playoffs, they're two incredible, talented teams.